For decades, our understanding of the deep ocean was tethered to heavy metal and halogen lights. Discovery depended entirely on what a pilot could spot and physically retrieve with a robotic manipulator. But the seafloor covers over 130 million square miles. Most of it is featureless sand, making visual searches a game of extreme chance. Now, researchers are looking for biological signatures rather than bodies. By dipping a cup into the water, they can capture the microscopic fragments of DNA shed by passing creatures. This effectively turns the water column into a massive biological logbook, recording every animal that has moved through the area. When researchers sequence the genetic material from a single cup of deep-sea water, they extract thousands of distinct, unique codes. But when they try to match all of these codes against our library of documented life, the library runs dry. This exact chart shows the immense scale of the mystery. A staggering 90% of the DNA in those samples is completely unidentifiable. We have the genetic profiles for a massive ecosystem, but we lack the corresponding records to name the animals they belong to. Our current understanding of biology is overwhelmed at this scale. We are looking at the blueprints of a world we cannot yet see. Researchers have a specific name for this massive block of unidentified code. They call it dark taxa. Part of this dark taxa belongs to animals we already know about, species we've seen with cameras but haven't yet sequenced in a lab. But another portion comes from the entirely unrecorded, creatures that haven't just avoided cameras but have remained hidden from human history. Traditional science usually stops here. Without a physical specimen to hold and measure, you can't officially claim a discovery. Solving the mystery of the dark taxa requires a tool that can deduce an animal's identity without ever having a physical body to examine. This is where machine learning becomes the new primary investigator. Instead of looking for a perfect match in an empty database, the algorithm looks for broader structural patterns. It analyzes where unknown DNA clusters around known biological groups. By observing which established family tree a mystery strand gravitates toward, the AI builds a profile. If a strand of dark taxa shares enough structural markers with a known cephalopod, the researchers can conclude, this looks like squid. Is it a new kind of squid? Using mathematics instead of a microscope, we can finally begin to sketch the branches of the tree of life that were previously invisible. This computational mapping operates at a scale that solitary ships on the surface can't achieve. We no longer have to rely on the lucky chance of a submarine camera happening to catch a single animal in the dark. By correlating these genetic detections with specific depths and locations across thousands of water samples, the algorithm tracks where these unknown signatures overlap. This builds a predictive map of entire populations that have never been seen. This is our very first real, comprehensive look at the vast majority of the living space on planet Earth. Mathematical models are clarifying the deep ocean with a precision that physical spotlights could never match. Through the combination of machine learning and environmental DNA, we are discovering a deep-sea ecosystem that is more complex and populated than we ever imagined.